Hey there, nail friends. Welcome back to Dippin' with Carolina. In today's video, I am so ready for spring. Are you ready for spring? I'm ready for spring. Anyway, I have already cleansed my nails and applied UNT Peel Base on top of my builder gel. I do have a video. I'll link it up above. And so Glitter & Co. on Etsy recently reached out to me and asked me if I wanted to be an influencer for her company, and I totally accepted. And so she sent me over her newest powders that are going to be releasing on Monday, March 8th. They are spring colors and they are a beautiful fine glitter. I wanted to use all of the colors, so I am going to do a vertical ombre on all of my nails, and I'm going to show you how easy that is. So I'm going to be taking the first two colors, Bunny Hop, which is the more corally orange, and Peep Show, which is the yellow. But I first wanted to try something. I wanted to put clear down first, just to give my glitter a base. I have recently started to put clear powder underneath my glitters just because I want something to stick to. After I dip my nail into clear, I take my Winstonia water marble tool, which will be found on Amazon. I'll link it down below. And I go around my cuticles. And I'm just doing a nice thin layer on all of my nails, all the way to my thumb. Okay, now let's move on to the colors. Like I said, Bunny Hop is the coral and Peep Show is the yellow. So I'm taking my favorite liquids, which are Risen Legacy liquids, and I'm going to be applying base on the entire nail. I'm going to do a slightly thicker layer than what I usually do because I want it to stay wet for a while. So I pick up a makeup brush, I tilt my nail to the side where I want the glitter, and face the other side down. And this allows the glitter to only fall where you want it. So I pick up the glitter and lightly tap. After, I go around my cuticles again with my Winstonia water marble tool, just to make it nice and clean, and look at my klutziness. And then I just lightly pat. Now I'm going to take the next color, which is Spring Fling. This one's a little bit thicker or chunkier than the other glitters. The other glitters are much more fine, and I'm going to do the same thing. Now I want the yellow to flow over into the green, so I'm going to be starting with the yellow first. Pick it up, scoop it up, and just tap. And do you see how my nail is tilted to where I want the glitter to fall? And again, I'm going to do the same thing with the green. Now on the opposite side, and just fill in all of those spaces, and look at the tip. You make sure the tip has some, because that's what I've been missing a little bit. So see me going back and putting a little bit more on the tip right there. And again, go around your cuticles. And then I'm going to pat down and take the next color, which is Spring Skies, a beautiful blue fine glitter. And again, I'm going to paint base on my entire nail, and I'm going to start with the green now because I want the green to flow nicely and transition nicely into the other nails. So I do the green, tilt your nail to the side, lightly pick up the powder, and tap your brush. I prefer to hold my brush more like a knife rather than a pencil, only because it gives me more control of my pointer finger to tap. And then I just remove excess glitter. This glitter was nice because it wasn't really sticking to the brush, so I could have just kept using the same brushes over and over again. And then we are going in with the next color, purple, which is Cottontail. And I'm going to start off with the blue. I'm going to paint base, a nice thin but thicker than what you would usually do, just so it stays wet for longer. This kind of look is better with slower drying liquids, Risen Legacy liquids are more of a medium dry. They don't dry too quickly and they don't dry too slowly. Meaning, as soon as I dip and give it about 10 seconds, I could brush away the product and nothing is going to come off. So I'm just going to repeat the same process over and over again. Now, I will say I messed up on my thumb. When you're looking at your hand directly, like you usually would, the purple flows in nicely. But if I put my hand into like a selfie pose, the other color shows, which the other color is Bunny Hop. So unfortunately, lesson learned, but I'm not that crazy about it. I don't have to pop it off and redo it. It's not worth it to me. I ended up achieving the look I wanted to in the end, and I can't wait for you guys to see what it looks like. I also want to note, if you have an Instagram, definitely check out the hashtag #TogetherWeMani today, as we're welcoming spring with different types of spring manicures. Now that everything has dried, I'm just going to lightly dust away any of the excess powder, and I'm going to repeat the same process, but this time I'm going to start off with the opposite color, except for my pinky, because I did not get as much of the orangey coral color as much as I wanted. So I'm starting off with the orange and then going in with the yellow. In the next finger, I'm going to start off with the green and then the yellow. And then I'm going to just repeat this process until all of my nails have had glitter on them and a second coat essentially. So what do you guys think? I am now going to encapsulate in clear. I'm going to do that off camera. It's redundant. It's very repetitive. It's the same exact process. I am just going to put clear dip on my nails to prevent any scratches from the glitter, from filing and buffing. After encapsulating in clear, I like to take a stiff makeup brush. And that is because it helps remove all of that excess clear dip powder that is not necessary and you don't need it. So after I remove that, make sure it's dry. You don't want to go in when it's still wet. I'm going to take activator. An activator is what stops the adhesion process and allows the dip to harden and become a nice surface for buffing and filing. So what you see me doing is I'm molding the powder to my nail. After applying activator, you have a little window of time to press down your nail and to make it nice and smooth almost. So if you have any lumps and bumps, definitely try and do that. you will see how nicely it molds. My nails have more of a natural apex, or I build my apex with builder gel. So I need to mold my nails so it's a nice curvature and not just so flat and shapeless. So this saves me a little bit of time in buffing and filing, I feel like. And it also makes it a little bit smoother in my opinion. I don't know, have you guys tried out this technique? Let me know down below in a comment. So I applied 2 coats of activator just so it penetrates through all of the dip layers and hardens every single layer all the way down to the clear dip powder that I put first. So this is what it looks like after activator, and I'm going to file and buff off camera. So this is before and after filing and shaping. It looks absolutely gorgeous. I cannot wait to put top coat on these. So dip top coat requires activator in order to set and harden. So my trick for any dip top coat, it works any brand I've tried so far, is to apply activator and set a timer for 2 minutes. As soon as those 2 minutes are up, apply your first coat of top coat. Your first coat of top coat is going to be 3 thin strokes on the nail and cap the free edge if you have a free edge. After that has been applied, I do my second hand if I do another manicure on that hand, and then I go back with the top coat again. And this time I do 3, 4, 5 strokes because you do have more time and the activator isn't there to harden your brush. But I will say, Risen Legacy's liquids are absolutely impossible to contaminate. I don't know what sorcery Natalie does over at Risen Legacy. And if you'd like 10% off at Risen Legacy, just use Carolina10 at checkout and you'll save to 10% off of your purchase. So I'm going to finish applying top coat to the rest of my nails. This is the second layer of top coat, and I'm capping my free edge, and then I allow that to dry for a full 5 minutes. I do not move. I sit there still as I don't even know what. And lastly, after that is dried, I'm taking my cuticle oil, which is Cucho from Amazon. It's very affordable and you get a lot in the packaging. And I'm just going to massage that into my nails and replenish the moisture that was lost during the process of manicuring. It is drying. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please like and subscribe for more content like this in the future. See you guys soon. Bye guys.